So before I get into this, I got a Shizon dog. Sorry, it's a teddy bear dog. It's cute as fuck. We haven't named it yet, and I'm honestly not sure what we're gonna name her. So I'm gonna get into this video. This is about the time I blacked out, and it was fucking. I mean, in the end it was okay, but at the time it was bad. So I'm gonna get into it. We're gonna call this kid I don't know, one of the kids, we'll call one kid, Dan, and then the other kid, Kyle. Okay, yeah, so, Kyle hadn't been at school for a fat minute, and he hasn't really been texting us, so it's January, he's probably been in school for the whole month of December. Nah, the end of November and, like, all of December. He's gone for a second. So, he hits me up, I'm like, yo. Or he's like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, what's up? And he's like, you wanna hang? And I'm just kind of dumbfounded because I haven't talked to this kid in forever. I was like, yeah. And he's like, alright, come to my house. Dan's gonna be here. And I'm like, alright, bet. What you wanna do? He's like, I just wanna chill. And the reason I haven't talked to this dude is because he smoked a lot of weed, and I think he did other drugs, but at the time I didn't really know it because we were like out the freshmen. I didn't know if it was into any other things. So, I mean, like, that's not why I didn't know or anything. We just kind of kept it low key. We were freshmen at the time, so I was kind of dumb as fuck. So yeah, I guess it does have something to do with it. So, he'd get caught a bunch of times, and I guess that's why. So I go over there. Him and Dan are playing CS:GO. I've never played CS:GO, but I've seen it played a bunch of times, and he had me try. We were I was pretty bad at it. Like, they were decent, but I was horrible. Like, I don't want to get into how bad I was anymore, but. So we're sitting there, we're watching shit. I think we're watching Border Patrol. It's funny as fuck. And then it rolls around like 1 o'clock or something. And Kyle goes, hey, do you guys want to get drunk? And I'm like, fuck it. And then Dan's like, I don't want to get drunk, but I'll drink a little bit. And we said, okay. So he's like, whenever it's 1:50, I don't know why he made us wait 50 minutes exactly. Me and Kyle were going to sneak out of his house and go to the camper and grab all that. Like, I think we're gonna grab vodka and we're gonna try to grab wine. And I'd only drinking twice before this, and like I didn't get drunk. So 50 minutes exactly rolled by, and he goes, "All right, let's do this." I'm like, "All right." So all of his cameras and all of his doors have like cameras and these lights on them and shit, and like alarms. The window one, it had just an alarm, and the alarm didn't work. So, we're playing CS:GO, we're getting ready, and me and Kyle sneak out and go get it. Then we have to take the long way all around his house to the RV, or no, to the camper. We sneak in, and so there's this cabinet, but it was blocked by like the couches and tables and shit, and we had to like slide that back with like a button. But it was too loud, so Kyle had to boost me up, and I crawled through that little ass space. Like, I probably couldn't do it now. Like, I'm still small, but I probably couldn't do it now. I was, like, I mean, I'm a junior now. I'm not too much bigger, but I'm big enough to where I probably couldn't fit in it now. So, I crawled through the thing. It probably takes me a good 3 minutes to do because it's so fucking small. And I go there, and I open up the door. And I get my phone light. I don't know how I got my hand into my pocket and back up here with my phone in it, but I did it. So I shine the light, and I like have to like take Cole's hand and guide it up the cabinet to grab this vodka. I think it was like whipped cream vodka. It was pretty good. So we grabbed that, and I was like, "Do you want to get wine?" And he's like, "No." So then I slowly crawl out of that space again, and then I hop down, and my phone is at like 1%, and I text Dan, and I'm like, yo, are we good to come in? He opens it, and I shit you not, 3 minutes go by, and he's sitting in the chat, and he goes, you're good. And I was like, what the fuck? So then, we close the cabinet door, sneak out the camper, shut that door quiet as fuck. And the reason we didn't slide it back is because it was so fucking loud. If you're wondering why I crawled up there, I should have said that earlier, but anyway. We walk over to this one back door that actually doesn't have a camera, but it has an alarm, and you can only disable it from the outside, which is dumb as shit. And Kyle just opens the door and the alarm goes off, but he shuts it really fast, and then he puts in the code, and we get in, and so I immediately go grab some glasses and some shot glasses and some orange juice, and me and Kyle meet up in his room, and Dan's out there playing CSGO. And that's why he didn't answer back fast, because he was fucking playing CSGO. So then, we fucking go pour up, and since Dan didn't want to get drunk, and he kinda ignored us for CSGO, we put more vodka in his than he did ours. We did like half for us, and then more for him. And then we put the orange juice in. And we went out there, and they were playing a game where every time they'd kill each other, they'd have to take like a shot's worth out of this big ass cup. And I was sitting there just sipping on, like I was drinking mine. And then I finished mine. Kyle finished his. I finished Dan's. I'm pretty drunk at this point. But I'm like sitting down, so I haven't really realized much except like my words slurring. So then I get up, I realize I'm drunk. I took 7 shots. Like, Dan didn't have a full one. He had a little over half of one, but there's still a decent amount of vodka in there. He was hammered. Kyle was pretty drunk. I was pretty drunk. But I finished his. And I took about 7 shots, and I think Kyle took about 5, 6. And after that, a decent amount of it was a blur. I remember talking to Kyle about something that I didn't want Dan to hear because I thought Dan was asleep. And he woke up and he's like, "Yeah, I heard all of that." And he repeats exactly what like me and Kyle said. And I was like, "Fuck." He's like, "I'm not gonna tell anyone." It really pissed me off. But then he started like saying shit like he could see his like dead grandpa or something as a ghost, and we're like, "What the fuck?" And then like he goes on for like 10 minutes, and he's like, "Yeah, I was just fucking with you guys." So we got really pissed off at him. And then I think after that, I'm kind of going off of what I barely remember and what they tell me. So I guess I got up and walked to the bathroom, and I kind of remember throwing up in the bathroom. Sorry if you heard that. And then I walked out, and then Kyle's mom walked out, and I guess I like looked like I did the burp, like I was gonna puke, and she ran and got me a bucket, and then she was holding my head up whenever I was puking into a bucket, and then I rolled over and went to sleep after that, and somehow they convinced her the next morning that I fucking ate these chilies, and that's why my puke was red. So I pretty much went home after that, ate some mac and cheese, went into town hungover as fuck, and had to fuck with my little cousins all day. And yeah, that's the time I got fucking blackout drunk, and his mom had to hold my head up whenever I was puking. So if you guys like this one, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and see you in the next one. Peace.